Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Melissa Crafter, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I made this epoxy free glitter tumbler, to which I added a decal to using Teckwrap vinyl. To make this epoxy free tumbler, I used Grande Finale 2.0 from the Crystalac company, which I will talk a little bit more about in this video. If that is something that you're interested in, please continue watching. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I do upload a new video every week. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm starting off with a 20-ounce straight skinny stainless steel tumbler from the stainlessdepotcompany.com. This is where I purchase all of my stainless steel tumblers because they have the best prices. I will put their website down below in the video description. If you follow the direct link to their website down below, you can get $10 off your first purchase of $75 or more. Definitely check them out. They have a large variety of all types of cups that you can customize for your small business. Now, I did prep my tumbler by sanding and base painting using Universal White from the Crystalac company. You do want to make sure that you are prepping your tumblers by sanding and base painting with a quality base paint. I have a tutorial on how to prep your stainless steel tumblers when working with epoxy-free products. I'll link that video down below in the video description. To glitter my cup, I'm going to be using Crystalac's glitter glue, which is a water-based clear permanent bonding glue. I'm going to add my glitter glue directly on my cup, and I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild makeup brush from Dollar Tree to spread that out evenly, making sure I don't have any streaks. All materials used in this video will be linked down below in the video description. The glitter that I'm going to be using for this cup is called Peacock, and it is from Sugar and Spice Glitter Co. This glitter is absolutely beautiful, and videos and pictures don't do justice for this glitter. It is so sparkly. If you are looking for quality glitter, definitely check out the Sugar and Spice Glitter Co. website. I do have a discount code with them. If you use promo code Melissa Crafter at checkout, you can save 10%. I'll put their website down below in the video description along with my discount code. So here I'm making sure that my entire cup is covered in the glitter. I do go in and add a second coat of glitter. I am first going to allow this first coat of glitter to dry for the 2-hour dry time that Crystalac's glitter glue is required to fully dry. And then I'm going to go in and add a second coat of glitter. So here my cup has dried for 2 hours, and I'm going to go in and add a second coat of glitter. I'm just adding my glitter glue directly on top of my first coat of glitter, making sure that I spread it out evenly on my entire tumbler. If you are satisfied with how your cup looks after your first coat of glitter, you can definitely skip this step. I added a second coat since I didn't match my glitter to my base paint color. Now that I have my glitter glue on my cup, I'm going to go ahead and add my glitter, making sure that my entire cup is covered. After adding my glitter, I'm going to make sure my second coat of glitter dries for that 2-hour dry time as well. So here my cup has dried for 2 hours, and I'm going to go in and seal my glitter. To seal my glitter, I'm also going to be using Crystalac's glitter glue. The purpose of sealing my glitter with glitter glue before my top coat is so that I can have a protective barrier between my glitter and my top coat. That way when I go to add my top coat, I don't have any glitter moving around or falling off of my cup. So I'm adding a coat of glitter glue all on my cup, making sure that my entire cup is completely covered. And then I'm going to allow this to dry for 1 hour before I go in and flatten down my glitter using parchment paper. So here my cup has dried for 1 hour and I'm going to go ahead and roll my cup in parchment paper. I'm also going to go in with my brayer here to help flatten down my glitter. I purchased this tool from Amazon. I will link it down below in the video description, and you can always find it on my Amazon storefront, which is always linked in every video. The purpose of this step is to try to get your glitter as flat as possible. That way when you begin to add your coats of your top coat, you can achieve a glossy finish with less coats. After rolling my cup in parchment paper, I am going to allow my cup to dry for that additional hour that Crystalac glitter glue requires to fully dry. I do like to repeat this step at least twice, where I go in and seal my glitter using Crystalac glitter glue, allow it to dry for that 1 hour dry time, go in with my parchment paper and brayer, and then allow it to dry for that additional hour of dry time, just to be sure that my glitter is well sealed and well flattened down. The top coat that I'm going to be using is Grande Finale 2.0 from the Crystalac company. Grande Finale is a non-toxic water-based top coat used to protect and seal your tumblers and crafts. It is a safe epoxy-free alternative. Grande Finale builds to a high gloss shine by applying multiple layers. You can apply coats of Grande Finale every 2 hours. It will dry to the touch in about an hour, but you do have to wait the 2 hours before recoating. So here I'm going to be adding my first coat of Grande Finale. I did transfer my Grande Finale onto this condiment bottle from my gallon for easier application. Grande Finale can be applied with a brush or your hand, whichever you feel more comfortable with. In this video, you'll see me both applying it with a brush and my hand. So you want to apply enough of your Grande Finale 2.0 to where your cup is completely covered. Grande Finale is a little bit different from Bright Tone. If you have used Bright Tone before, you are going to be applying Grande Finale 2.0 a little bit heavier than you would Bright Tone. Also, Grande Finale does dry a little bit quicker, so you do want to go in and add your coat quickly and walk away, allowing it to self-level. After adding my first coat of Grande Finale, I'm going to allow my cup to spin for an hour and then dry for an additional hour to total the 2 hours before recoating. I don't record every coat of Grande Finale that I give my cup simply because every coat is added the same. So I'm going to continue recoating my cup with Grande Finale every 2 hours to build up my gloss. I am going to go in and sand my cup every 3 to 4 coats of Grande Finale. So here after my fourth coat of Grande Finale, I'm going to go in and give my cup my first sand. I'm going in with 400 grit sanding paper and I'm going to give my cup a nice level sand. Sanding helps smoothen out your cup, that way you can achieve a glossy finish with less coats of your top coat. So here I'm going making sure that my entire cup is well sanded. After sanding my cup, I'm going to wipe it down using a lint-free cloth and I'm going to take it back inside, put it on my turner and continue adding coats of Grande Finale until I can no longer feel the glitter, which is when I'll go in and add my decals. While I continue to add coats of Grande Finale to my cup, I'm going to be working on my decals. To make my decals, I'm using Teckwrap Permanent Glossy Vinyl. You can purchase this vinyl in rolls or a sheet pack like the one in this video. If you're looking for a website with a large variety of quality vinyl, definitely check out the Teckwrap website. I do have a discount code with Teckwrap. You can use promo code MelissaCrafter10 at checkout to save. I will put their website down below in the video description and I'll also put my discount code there. Here I have already cut out my decals using my Cricut Explore Air 2. I did purchase both of these decals from Etsy. I will link them down below in the video description. Now that I have my decals cut out, I'm going to go in with my Teckwrap weeding pen and weed out my decals. This weeding pen does have a sharp stainless steel tip that helps remove all of the excess vinyl. I first like to remove the big piece of excess vinyl, and then I go in and remove the small fine detail cuts. I'm going to do the same for the rest of my decals. So I'm going to begin by layering this top decal up here. I am going to take a piece of transfer tape and add it to my top layer of my decal. Using my Teckwrap Squeegee, I'm going to go in and press down on my transfer tape, making sure that my decal adheres on well to my transfer tape. And then I'm going to go in and remove the backing. Now I'm going to take this top layer of my decal and try to center it as best as I could on my bottom layer. Once I have that centered, I'm going to press down using my squeegee, making sure both layers of my decal adhere on well to my transfer tape. And here I have both layers of my decal ready to be added on my cup. So here I have my cup and it is completely smooth and I can no longer feel my glitter. I'm going to now add my decals. I'm going to take a piece of transfer tape that is the same size as my checkered decal and I'm going to add it on. To help add this checkered decal, I'm going to be using the parchment paper hack or parchment paper method. For this hack, you want to take a piece of parchment paper that is the same size as your decal, and you're going to place your decal on top. You do want to leave a piece of your decal exposed without parchment paper underneath. Your decal will not stick onto the parchment paper. I like to use this hack when applying decals that fully wrap around my cup. That way my decal will align perfectly. What you're going to do is you're going to adhere that exposed piece as straight as possible on your cup, and you're going to wrap your full wrap decal all the way around your cup with the parchment paper underneath. The goal is to have your full wrap decal align where both ends meet. So you're going to repeat this until both ends of your vinyl decal align. Here you can see that mine didn't. So I'm going to repeat this until I see that both ends of my vinyl decal align. So here I have found a good placement where I saw that both ends of my decal align well. So I'm going to begin to remove the parchment paper from underneath and begin to adhere my decal onto my cup. You're going to do that by slowly beginning to remove the parchment paper from underneath and using your squeegee to help adhere your decal onto your cup. Once I have done that all the way around my cup, I'm going to slowly begin to remove my transfer tape. Now that we have that bottom decal on, I'm going to go in and add my top decal. I'm going to try to add my decal as straight and centered as possible on my cup. Once my decal is on my cup, I'm going to use my squeegee to press down on my decal to make sure that it adheres on well to my cup, and then I'm slowly going to remove the transfer tape. And here is my cup with the decals already added on. Now that my decals are on my cup, I'm going to put my cup back on the turner and continue to coat my cup with Grande Finale every 2 hours until I am satisfied with the gloss finish. And here is how my cup turned out. I really love how this cup turned out with the checkered print on the decal and then with the added checkered print on the bottom. I really like how that turned out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I do upload a new video every week. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.